but I'm also like slowing down, not rushing to things, because I think like so many things can make you react like 50 times a day. And then when you look back on it, you're like, I didn't need to do that. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of I didn't need to do that. And it's been working actually.
Do you think sometimes, what would Sophie do?
So I channel my inner Sophie a lot these days.
Guys, it's an inside joke. Hi everyone. Welcome to the Vivid Experience podcast. And now with clapping. I'm Sophie.
I'm Neimat.
And it is definitely a pleasure to be back. I was just thinking that it's been a minute since we recorded. I know it doesn't seem like that because, we kind of batch create and everything, but life has been lifing, yeah?
It was a wonderful time.
Do you tell us? She's got secrets to spill. Life has been real wonderful for this one. Tell us.
Well, I'm just grateful.
Don't small girl big God us right
I was actually about, I really am a small girl with the almighty God.
Clearly, but like, tell us something that's been happening lately that,
I'm not about to be cancelled. Secrets stay secrets, but...
Why would you be cancelled? She just said life has been great. Leisure, guys. Leisure is a strong word.
Well, I don't know. I feel like, for one, right, I'm slowing down. Like when you live...
Like because of age?
You get that one? Okay. Thank you. No, I have no... I know, you get... Yeah, they come for you. But you get that one. I'm so scared. But, oh my God, that's so true, actually. I know they're old. But, no way. So, I think...
Guys, I have a bedtime. Like, I am super strict about it because, like, I don't know whether it's age or it's just life.
We're gonna be honest and go with age.
I think I'm just trying to be more conscious. And if I don't have enough sleep, I become like a vampire or a dragon.
You don't want to call her at like 8 a.m. Let's not go there.
But what's going on with your life?
But I think for one, when you live in a city that everything is moving really, really fast, I'm trying to do the opposite of like where I'm living. So like I'm living in Lagos, but like I'm trying to live slowly. So I'm really more... I'm working, like dealing with every other thing that happens in life, but I'm also like slowing down, not rushing to things. Because I think like so many things can make you react like 50 times a day. And then when you look back on it, you're like, I didn't need to do that. I really didn't need to do that. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of I didn't need to do that. And it's been working actually. So I'm a lot more relaxed a bit. I mean, life is life in, but I'm also like relaxing a bit and like taking my time.
That.
Yeah.
Do you think sometimes, what would Sophie do?
So I channel my inner Sophie a lot these days.
Guys, it's an inside joke.
No, because like I found myself saying like interesting. So before I would have like a big reaction. I mean, people who know me know that I'm like very expressive. But now I'm just like
a tad dramatic.
I concede actually. I really am. But like now I'm just like interesting.
That's interesting.
That's so interesting. And one time I said to someone, that's so interesting you think that. And in my head, like...
That is so something I said.
Yeah. And I was like, your perspective is really interesting. And I said it in like a very sassy way. I knew I was being insulting, but I think the person took it as a compliment. So win-win. I'm like... So yeah, I'm taking it slow.
Yeah.
Doing skincare a bit more.
I can see you're glowing.
Thank you.
I don't even know what to say. But okay, I'll take it.
And other secrets.
Okay, let's keep this PG.
Yes.
So sometimes we talk about, how important beauty is, and, the fact that society today has certain beauty standards that, if you don't follow, it just seems like you're not beautiful. And we talk a lot about that on social media, right? And even in our interpersonal conversations. One thing I think that we don't emphasize are the costs of this beauty standard.
Do you mean financial?
Hidden costs.
Okay.
Sometimes it hits you and you're like, someone broke into my account for sure. And then you look and it's like it was.
You have a small bag.
It was
It's
me.
a small bag.
I've seen it. It's not small.
When you look at the debit, okay, no, everybody, we have secrets.
Yeah.
When you look at like the debits and the things that you bought, like you're not looking at bag of rice size. You're literally looking at like
not bag of rice.
Certain products. I'm like, I could feel a small village, guys.
Yes,
I could really feel.
And then anti-aging. Oh my god!
Yo.
Like we will still age one way or another.
Are we not aging every day?
Yeah, I mean, speak for yourself. I'm 16.
Oh, forever 25. Don't forget that. I'm forever 25.
Okay, we're gonna be celebrating the 25th consecutive birthday in a bit. Oh god! But
it's a serious episode.
I bet. But really, like, yeah, we're going to be talking about the hidden costs, right? How it impacts financially for sure. We also have to address psychologically. We must address socially, spiritually. I don't know. Emotionally. Yeah.
Okay.
Logically. I see it sometimes through logic, and I'm going to tell you all, but okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I know that this seems like a thought piece for Neimat, right? You would prefer to write a 3-page article and send to the New Yorker. We get to hear it first. So I'm going to just throw it on to you and let you guide us in conversation.
So, where do I start?
Before she starts, guys, by the way, I'd like y'all to know that the first time Neimat met me in person, she didn't like me. And I don't know why. I was just like, I think this girl is cool, okay?
Well, I felt I'll be honest. I felt jealousy.
What?
No, I'm serious. I'm like, why are you so fine? No, I'm serious. Like, the first time I met you, like, I need someone, you have to cue in those patients as well called face. You have to, that's like, sort of face that she's just being like,
yeah. Why?
No, because like, I was like, and I started judging. The first thing I thought, and like, can I say this? But I was like, she's done BBL.
If we say it again, we can't hear you.
I was like, yeah, she has done BBL.
Judgmental, Judge Judy.
I was like, how can the
first thing that comes to your head be she's done BBL?
And more, actually, it's not just BBL, but we're gonna keep it at BBL.
Let's end this episode.
No, but I thought like, I don't think it's not like heavy jealousy, like, like I want to jealousy, but it's just like, where'd you get all of this from? Like, why is your skin is shining? Like, all of these things. I'm like, and then when you're talking, like, you're smart too, like, there's injustice somewhere.
Injustice, you're crazy.
No, but I'm being honest. That's how I felt, right? But then I also got to know you. But the thing is, truth is, I judged you from the moment I saw you.
Right.
I put you in the box of like Lagos high class babes.
Right.
I did.
And in my head, I'm like, she looks cool, guys. Like, she's got blonde hair like me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, and then when we started talking,
right,
and I started knowing you, that layer sort of went away. And I also realized that that's something that I complain that is done to me. Like, people automatically judge me based on like how I look.
Yeah.
But I did the exact same thing without even thinking. And I think if I didn't even get to be your friend, I've always kept that snobby. Like, the rumors in my head about you would have been a lot.
Rumors?
Yo.
Self-inflicted.
But that's what beauty does, right?
It's the standards for sure.
It's not an invisible. I hate that. I really hate that we think it's an invisible thing. I mean, obviously, there's genetics and all of that. Thank you, mommy and daddy. There's genetics. Thank you to my
shout outs to them. Somebody was doing something right. That's all I'm gonna say.
My ancestors not do.
Oh my god.
But aside from that, there's also effort that goes into being a beautiful person, whether you're a man or a woman or a horse. Okay, let's go man or woman. Like, there's effort that goes into beauty. There's a lot of work that goes into beauty, but especially for women, we're not supposed to talk about that. And I think I love like this new age of social media, because on TikTok, on social media, the girlies are saying, this is what it costs, this is what it costs. Like, we're seeing Get Ready With Me, and we're seeing that when you see somebody, even in no makeup look, is a lot of things on the face.
It's a lot of
things on the face. You get, even the natural skin girlies, they still get their nails done, they still get their, something's going into something that isn't.
Carrot oil.
I know, I didn't think we were.
I'm sorry for the segue, but like last time, because I swear by carrot oil, right? But I don't know, I'm going to stop endorsing it.
Why?
I saw my bill. I said this has to be there has to be golden nuggets in this.
Let's learn how to
cannot be from
it.
Carrots.
The carrots are
it cannot possibly.
It cannot be. Then that's a beta carotene. I'd be like, what?
I'm just like,
or they say like so, but then it's not invisible. Money, time, efforts go into these things. And I think over time, one of the beauties of this media age is more visibility, more transparency. Because I mean, in the olden days, like, just your mother would just look great, and you don't know all the shea she has rubbed on her skin. The spot, like,
baby.
this scent, the different things that she has mixed. And you're like, oh, this person looks really great. But they don't talk about this. It's like, I'm already made, I'm already complete, and I've already done everything. But what's happening behind the scenes?
No, I feel you. I mean, I used to watch my mom rob Mary Kay and Mac, and I'm like, oh my god, like, she looks so grown. I get into uni and she buys my first makeup set, right? So I don't really know what the cost is.
Okay.
Until I don't know what I think it took me like 2 years to finish my foundation, and then my third year I have to buy it. I'm like, that can't possibly be the price now, right? And recently I walked into a MAC shop and I was asking how much the powder is, and they told me, I was just like, not bad.
Okay,
not bad.
What are the options? Do you not start for more products?
I was just like, it's just I'll come back for it.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Like, not pick lipstick and go.
I mean, the lipstick Ruby Woo is how much do you think it is?
I don't want to talk.
I'm curious.
I feel like lipstick is like 50K these days.
Right, a little bit above that.
Minimum wage.
Minimum wage is 70K now, but
so it's close. So like some.
So yeah, I mean,
so like when you see somebody now, you do like plus like the lipstick, like you're pricing it.
I really don't.
I do that. I'm very judgy. I sit to my judginess.
Like, in my head, it's a maze of just like, I don't know, anime, some Mickey Mouse. Like, I'm probably thinking of what happened in 1987.
She really is. I as a friend, I can attest to the fact that really goes on in her head.
Like today, you came over and I was listening to like the makings of The Crown. Like, I don't know why my brain works that way, but it's just like,
I'm like, enjoy the movie and go. Like,
I'm curious. I'd like to know. But yeah, you were saying like our parents, right? They never really told us.
They never told us. So, say for example, you're a young lady. You're just going through the beautiful, glorious process of puberty, because why not?
Glorious? I don't know.
It is not ghetto at all.
Okay. Different strokes to different folks. That's all I gotta say.
But you're a young person. You then come online. I've seen like 15-year-olds doing like 15-step skincare. I'm like, baby, stop. Like, let your body breathe, right? But it's the pressure. It's like, I need to look a certain way, because we can't deny how much social capital and how much benefits being beautiful has, like being attractive. People are nicer to you when you're pretty. I won't even lie. Let's not talk about pretty privilege right now. That people then get curious about you when you look attractive, when you look beautiful, when you look well put together. But looking well put together, not even like wearing all of the makeup, it's still pricey. Having like clear skin is pricey. Do you know how many supplements you have to take now? Like there's supplements for like forehead or something. Like there's different things you have to take to maintain like your own skin, and then the products you have to put on it. And our parents didn't give us this OT. So when we're growing up, we always saw like, I remember watching like Omotla and Genevieve and thinking, oh my God, they look so beautiful. And I used to think that, and God, if okay, this is a very uninformed take, but I was younger. This is a very uninformed take, but I was younger, so bear with me. But I just think that when like you watch a movie and the lady like wakes up in the morning, her face is so clear. I just think like that's how like the skin was all the time.
But in fairness to Motella and Genevieve, because I've happened to see both of them in person, they are definitely very good looking. Like, I dare say more good looking than they appear on TV. Right?
Yeah.
But I get where the angle
Everybody
that
looks
you're going,
made up.
right?
And
Because
like,
on
I didn't
TV,
know they were made up.
life is way different than reality for sure, right?
Yeah. But when I was younger, I used to think, oh my God, it must be so great to wake up and not have like pimples on your face and like no spots and everything. And then when you are waking up and looking at your face, like, what's happening? God, do you not love me? You know what I mean? I'm not dramatic, but like
A tad bit.
but like that's how it is. And these things inform your thought process. You then aspire for something without also knowing what's happening behind the scenes. But I dare say now that because there's more transparency, like the spa treatments, the appointments, we're now knowing what it costs. And so even when you are sort of criticizing yourself, you sort of know that it's a money factor. Like money, social economic class really factors into how much of your beauty you can improve. Because I think everyone is beautiful. No, I do not think that actually. I've just lied because I don't actually think that. I don't join with beauties in the heart kind of people. I don't join that.
Like Neimat and I had like this, you know, like when as friends where you have a conversation and you're like, oh, I cannot agree on this right now. And it was really of the stance like, I really think everyone is beautiful, right? I see people as like, you know, scientists, like when you're trying to go through a microscope. Physically is what I'm talking about. Now, when I start to attribute the word ugly to you, it's probably in your like reaction or, you know, your behavior, your character, that I'm just like, that's like ugly. I don't want to deal with that. You get what I mean? But not a physical attribute, right? Because I think everything makes us so unique, right? Like, the way your eyes glow when you laugh, how expressive your brows are, like those are the things I'm looking at, like, you know, how different the color of your lips are compared to the color on your skin. I'm seeing the differences in people, I guess because my sister and I are literally like yin and yang, like just stark contrasts, but equally as beautiful, right? But like I remember growing up, like that was exactly what people kept on emphasizing. I've always been a big girl.
I'm gonna go with a full woman. Peaches, actually.
Oh, peaches! I got my peaches out it. I got you. But I'm not a slim woman, right? And like historically, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years. Like that, I don't limit my body because my body continues to evolve. But like my sister has always been, you know, that way. And like growing up, I remember they'd be like, or about 1,000. And my sister is Lepa Shandi. And you know how like we used to like talk about the beauty standards that time to be slim women, right? So I always used to think, okay, I'm not attractive. That's okay. I'm just going to, you know, groom other aspects. And then at some point, I became attractive, quote and unquote. I mean, like allegations
from Neimat. But yeah,
you know, and I was just like, oh, this is beautiful now. So I know how fading that can be, right? Because it seemed like I lived through 2 generations, you know, and like impressions of beauty.
2 generations, girl.
It feels like, because back then, honestly, like big girls weren't seen as beautiful. Yeah. At least in the media, it was
like heroin chic era.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like models we were looking at Naomi Campbell and, you know, like really gorgeous looking women, but we told ourselves that was the beauty standard. And then sometime after that, like the beauty standard became, you know, the curvy, the figure eight, you know that, and it's like, when did I become a beauty standard that I didn't know? So the psychological hit. So I'm now struggling between believing society or believing what it is that I grew up with, which is like, you're not as beautiful compared to this because this is the beauty standard. Mm-hmm. Because then like black girls were dark, they were skinny, and they were beautiful.
Yeah. But I also think during that time too, I think like some young people during that time, I would see like the skinny models who didn't know what to eat. right?
Yeah, I mean,
And that's actually a problem.
It affected me as well. I'm like, I haven't eaten in 2 days, but I'm not skinny yet. You know, like eating disorders.
Yeah.
Still real. Body dysmorphia. Still real. Still things that, you know, I struggle with. And I think that's a hidden cost of, you know, beauty standard that's you know, worth mentioning. You know, when a guy approaches you, you're like, I don't know if you're going to like a big girl. And then, even though I have, in fairness to me, lost some weight since, you know, my weight has evolved, but I still think sometimes when I'm sitting on a chair, is it going to break? Like, or does he think that, or do you think that his last girlfriend was slim? And I'm like, I think these are some of the hidden costs that we don't all talk about because we're sort of embarrassed by it. But like, they are hidden costs. Personally, I don't entertain conversations regarding anybody's figure.
Right? Yeah.
I don't care whether you're slim, you're fat. Again, I'm just talking, oh, you're tall, you're short. I don't entertain it. I can laugh about it and be like, oh, I wish I was taller. You know, I tell everyone I'm 6'1", but I don't like... I don't like to dwell on it because I think that there's so much more to everyone.
Yeah. So, you know, I want to share my experience too, especially growing up. So
that gorgeous cheek.
Thank you. But like people like puff cheeks, make fun of your cheeks and make fun of my eyes and all of these things. So I just was like, I was a big person because most people around me were a lot more slim. Like my best friends at the time, beautiful people, but they were really, really slim. And then it took me getting to adulthood and doing like a bit of mental work to realize that I am that. But imagine when your environment, certain thing is being elevated and praised, and you look at yourself and you feel different. It does something to your being. It does something to your soul. And I think when it now becomes a trend too, because I remember you said when like the ass and the butts and all of these things started like being in fashion, it's like, I was just starving, guys. I was on the weight loss diet. Now you want me to eat, and then I'll say, oh, eat oats for your mom. Like, you know, let's say oats makes this. So you start checking, okay, how do you get...
I freaking hate oats. I'm sorry. I can only thank my mom for these results. My mom and the gym, that's it.
Yeah. So like, oh, okay, how do you get this? How do you get that? And I think it's because we also see... And I think realistically, we also see that people who meet the standards are rewarded in society.
Absolutely.
They have like
more attention, you know.
Exactly, and more access in a way.
For sure.
Do you get? So it does help, and you kind of want that for yourself too. But my question to you is, if you were to, I know, let's not say they all be kind to yourself. We know it's tough. But being honest, do you think that do we need beauty standards in society, or do we need to be more accepting? Oh God, I know what you're going to say. She's going to say accepting because she's so nice. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I really genuinely think we need to be more accepting. I think we try to put people in too many boxes for whatever reason. You know, today I'm dressed this way. Another day I can be dressed more girly or even like with a face cap on, and as long as it doesn't take away, you know, the ethics that I have for myself, because I believe everybody has their values and then they stand on that or stand on them. We just need to be more accepting. Okay. Way more accepting. Incredibly more accepting. I mean, there was a guy I was dating a while back, and he just, every time I'd make my hair, be like, oh, blonde again. Why don't you try other colors? I'm like, does it work? Yes. So when you met me, I had purple hair. What other color do you want?
We've gone.
You know, like, I feel like we've evolved. I mean, I'm going to try something else, but not to get your validation. It's going to be...
when I feel like...
because I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I disagree. Respectfully. Because I think we both... I think that with everything in society... it exists for a reason. And there's obviously, I'm not denying negative parts of these things, but you have to have like a standard of beauty for yourself that is sort of aspirational for you.
Yeah, like I said, like your internal values don't change.
But somebody somewhere in the world already looks like that. So for example, for me... why
do I care about the other person in the world that looks like that? Why should that even be in my orbit of
But that's how most people are, actually.
I
Do you
see.
get?
You see why you have to...
Yeah.
We bounce off each other.
Yeah.
We
That's
see
how
the
most
world so
people are.
differently.
Do you get? So, for example, I like where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
Like my body and everything. But that is taking like a lot of work. A lot of, yeah, great. Yeah, great. A lot of like really positive talk to myself, because everybody stands naked in front of their mirror or to bathe and all of these things, and you touch your body like, oh, I want this gone, I want this gone. We're always editing our bodies, really are. Even in the way that we say it in conversations, there's something that deep down everybody has something they want to change about themselves.
Absolutely, I agree.
Right? So I think a better way to balance it is to say, okay, what the ideal version of me, what does she look like? For example, I actually know how to do makeup. I feel like people get surprised, but I actually do know how to do makeup. But I don't fancy the heaviness on my skin, because my skin gets very itchy. So I figure, okay, if I'm not going to wear makeup anymore, I then elevate my skincare game so that my skin is clearer. Do you get what I mean? So I'm still following a beauty standard. I'm still trying to be beautiful and presentable wherever I am, but I'm not doing it with like makeup, like a full face of makeup. Do you get what I mean? So I think that's what we need to do, because we live in the world, dear, and these things really get you benefits. So I can go, because I've made that like realization to myself. I then spend my money on skincare, not makeup. I spend a lot of money on skincare, God.
No, I get what you mean.
So
Those
we
are
do need
things
both.
you can change.
Yeah.
There's certain things that, well, except, science gets really, really advanced, and access to that kind of, surgery or science gets really, really affordable.
It's not affordable.
Things you don't change, like your height, for instance.
Yo.
Like, the way your body... I feel like...
Did you watch Materialist?
No, not yet. I think I'm still gonna... It's part of the movies to watch before the end of the year.
Should I spell it for you?
Please don't.
Bribe me. Go ahead. Okay, bribe accepted.
But the thought I was going to is, I think that we just need to be more accepting of how people look and whatever process it is that they're going through in terms of beauty, and see people past what they look like up front. You know what I mean? Like, I just think, okay, we're Nigerian, so I think you're going to understand this analogy. When you walk into a Nigerian party and a Nigerian auntie looks at you, and it's instantly about your look, like, what's he do? Oh, you've dropped, you've lost weight. I'm like,
so what's something like,
not
you
hello, how are you? How, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's like
you
your
look
body
good.
face.
Oh, this dress looks good on you. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just like,
did I say, are you eating too much? I'm like, Mama, I've been busy.
I'm just like, it's so good to see you. But how's your family? And I bounce. Like, I'm not even gonna answer that. But I don't entertain the conversations. Yes, they hurt.
And not everyone is like tough.
And a lot of them are projecting because they don't feel good about their current state. So I'm just like, this is why I feel like we all need to be more accepting. Mm-hmm. It's okay not to have an opinion. It's fine.
That's tough for me.
Even better when you don't voice it.
That's very tough for me. Okay, as someone who always has an opinion, so go at me. But okay, so I'm going to take one question. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what you said, I think it comes from like your nature of like being accept. I be judging, guys. I'm a judger. Everybody knows.
I'm like a hippie.
So we're going to talk about the money part now.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't share like numbers, but what would you say that the financial cost of beauty is? So what would you say, how would you say that, so let's put your budget in the yearly budget in the pie chart. Oh my God, I said pie chart.
That right there is a problem. My priorities are.
But would you say like in a year, 25% of resources are still spent on I'm not just talking about skincare, I'm talking like clothes, fashion, all of like
I attribute my beauty to my state of mind, and there are many things I do to improve that said state of mind.
Tell me about that.
Like I travel.
Hey, wait.
I have to be out of here.
This is not for the common man. No.
So I'm gonna include that, but no,
This is not
okay.
for the common.
Okay.
That one is not for the common. Rest of
Got
us.
it. No, but I'm telling you, I've always been the kind of person that how I feel internally or what's going on will always show up externally. Like when I'm stressed, like really stressed, my fingernails, the bed, they become red or pink. Like that's how my parents know, like, you got to slow down, because sometimes my brain doesn't catch up to, the reaction. Or like there was a time I was going through a breakup and I just kept swelling. I was retaining water. So the state of my mind for sure will always impact how I look physically. So I always add those small little wins. I guess they went to buy small chops outside, or I cooked Indomie for myself. I also add those to costs, by the way.
Yeah.
Now let's think about it. For sure, I think they're about 25-30%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sharing my own. Don't wait for me.
I'm the open one here.
I mean, I said it before.
I am for sure the open one here.
I said it before. I have secrets.
Whatever it is you think I'm worth, they're about 25-30%.
Well, actually, mine sits within that space too, right? Because I mean, obviously, everybody's skin type is different, but I tried so many things. Then I found like a brand. I'm not mentioning the brand, but I love the brand. Shout out to that brand. But I found like a brand that I love their products and it really works on my skin.
Yeah, you have gorgeous skin. Like, beautiful skin.
Oh, God.
Guys, that's literally how she blushes. Like, I don't know how she blushes with sound, but
I do blush with
she's
sound.
so animated.
Yeah. But I'd say it's around that bracket. But I also agree with you that it goes beyond the things that you put on your body. I think that's where we sort of missed it with self-care. Because in addition to beauty, for me, is books. Ironically, because like I think like they're a beautiful thing to exist. So like if I'm adding like beauty costs in my life, I'm definitely gonna add books, because when you then hear me speak, I sound educated beyond school. And I have like a broad knowledge of lots of things, which then enhances my social capital. Do you get what I mean? So I think one way to work around this for people is remove just the skincare or the makeup or the clothes out of it. Add like maybe categorize everything that adds beauty to your life.
Correct.
As beauty.
Correct.
Do you get that way? You set a standard for yourself. It is easier said than done though. But I think that inner self-work is so related to how you relate to the world's beauty standards, because now being slim is back. And I'm like, oh,
I'm like, we didn't last that long.
Very short reign.
I mean, but it was a good rain.
It was a good
While
one.
it lasted.
Whoa. But it was also an expensive rain too. I remember checking how much BBL cost. I'm like,
I have never done that.
I have actually. Because like I was like, not for me, but I was just curious. I was seeing it everywhere. I'm like, is it really affordable? It's not affordable. It's not a cheap procedure. And
no, I mean, like any other surgery, I think it takes a certain level of intentionality to understand, what the pros are, what the cons are, the healing process is. I have friends that, have undergone it, which is fine. I will support them because it's really painful. I don't think a lot of people emphasize, how long it takes to heal.
Really, it takes long?
It does. And then, it also takes a great deal of support, not just physical support, but also like emotional support. So, but if that is a path that you've chosen for yourself, please let it be what you want for you, not because you're trying to fit into society's standards, because that will change. Like you were saying, like slim is back.
Slim is back.
So
Ozempic is back. That's true. And you see like celebrities, I think celebrity culture has a way of playing into this too.
Yeah.
And I think that you have to have a bit of mental fortitude, because if you idolize someone and they have like a slim body today, they have like a thicker body tomorrow, and they have like a slim body tomorrow, if you don't have a very strong sense of self, you'd want to do the same thing, like you put yourself in danger. I sort of think like all of these things, do you think, this is my question to you, is do you think everything is sort of interconnected, beauty standards, celebrity culture, and all of that?
for sure, they determine the beauty standards. It started from the 50s, and it's not just celebrities, even ads, drink Coca-Cola so you won't be hungry, or,
How?
well,
Did they work?
for some people it does, diet teas.
I'm a tea girl.
Yeah, there was a time where it was amphetamines. When you take it, then you don't feel as hungry.
Really?
For a lot of, so like I said, the trend, and now it's Ozempic, right?
Yeah.
Or GLP ones, and which some people, it's really helped them. You know what I mean, to get through certain things. And I hope on another episode I can talk about like my journey with PCOS as well. So like, it's, if you want to do it though, think about the reason you're doing it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if it is to fit society standards today, it's probably the wrong reason. Because hopefully you're going to live a long life. You're going to see society is difficult to please.
Oh, yo. But so my question to you again, because I feel like an interviewer, such a serious babe.
So honestly, it feels so refreshing because I have been the one doing this. So it's like, oh, okay.
Serious girl.
I'm just glad I have something to say.
Oh, stop it, please. You always have something wonderful to share. So, my own is, okay, let me share my 2 cents, which is more than 2 cents, but all right.
It's like a book.
It's like a book. I think that I've been watching a lot of like older women content, or that successful women speak, and they say,
I mean, you should know your age mates.
Okay.
Pin drop.
Please
continue.
My time will come. The Lord is my witness.
Guys, I'm on fire today.
So I've been watching them say things like, oh, when they get to their 40s, their 50s, they stop caring so much. And I'm like, why can't I stop caring now? I don't want to wait till then, right? But I also think I see where they're coming from. They lived through the height of all of these things, and it got tiring. It really got tiring for them, like getting to their 40s and 50s. Like, I spent so much time trying to prove this is I want to love myself more. So I'd say my advice is, I don't have advice, so no, I do. But I'll say my advice really is to not wait till you get to your 40s or 50s to stop caring. Like, the stop caring should start now.
I'll take your time with the stop caring. If you want to wait till your 60s, that's okay. Because we all advance at different
paces.
Yeah,
right?
different paces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Take it your time, because
And your life.
if you do it faster, you might skip out on a phase.
Yeah, and that part is also very important.
Because you
like,
should care.
Oh my God. So, if you remember the Tiro face?
Yeah.
Like, where we used to like rub Tiro, and then we used to do like the brown lip liner and lip gloss.
Yeah.
I remember that time, and I find myself like my own makeup process has gone back to that basic of like eyeliner.
Those are the
lip liner.
basics.
Exactly. I've gone back to the basics.
Those are the holy girl. The
On a
holy
good
girl.
day, and I'm really
makeup.
sticky.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? But it also has taken like a phase of growth too, to be able to find my own style and then come back to, okay, maybe the fundamentals are enough for me. Do you get? So somebody else might be different, and they really love, I know people that really genuinely love makeup, and they always want
like my best friend Aura.
yeah.
She's a phenomenal makeup artist.
Really?
Like, what she does with makeup, I would never understand. Nor do I want to. It's a lot of work. But like, she's absolutely gorgeous. She can go barefaced and like catch whatever. But like, also she can create different expressions with beats. Like, it is art. It's actually art.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
You have to think of yourself as an art piece that's existing.
Mm-hmm.
God, that sounds so narcissistic and vain, but it's true, you need it. But I do think of myself, and I think of people around me, like humans, as like beautiful pieces of art.
Yeah.
And I think that art is unique. Like, when I see, we could both be saying at a painting and be thinking, and you're like, oh my God, it's so profound. Like, it's not to me. Do you get? But that's what art is. It is unique. And if you think of it, whether you're a religious or spiritual person, if you do believe in a creator, I always say, I heard this line in the podcast, that you are custom made by God.
You are custom made.
Exactly. And word. But everyone is. So it is up to you to define what an improvement of yourself looks like.
Correct.
I think that's what we need to do. But I
Correct.
also think that you can't also deny that whatever that improvement looks like, you're gonna spend bar on it.
Please spend bow.
And please spend,
Whoever
but if you
buys
can't
this,
afford it,
spend it.
it.
And that brings us to the end of today's
Yeah.
topic. It is such a pleasure to have you back. And you look gorgeous, by the way. I am
Thank you.
so in love with your outfit.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I can't wait to have you again. All right,
I'm
everyone.
gonna go off camera and blush with sound, okay?
She's blushing real hard. But she knows that I don't say what I don't mean. So
Yeah. Vivid experience.
real here.
Thank you.
Until next time,
Until next
everyone.
time.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Toodles, ciao.